Do my makeup with me while we talk about fashion tips coming from a fashion student that studies trends. I take off like this because it's low-key giving me a headache. I'm breaking out a little bit because I just got my period today, so no judging please. So today's gonna be like a very natural makeup look. I'm really not feeling it. My first tip would be to define fashion for you. So like, what is fashion to you? Like, what do you think of when you think of the word fashion? Like, what do you see in your head? For me personally, I think of Chanel, I think of elegance, I think of patterns, I think of nice silhouettes, things like that. I think of clothes that make me feel good. And also things that stand out. I think of art. When I think of fashion, I really think of art and just clothes that tell a story, that embody something. So once you have your definition in your head, just start shopping for that definition. First off, I would say go to places like thrift stores, vintage shops, things like that, because you're not breaking the bank at all, which period, we're trying not to do that now. And go to cheap stores like Shein, like Ross, Marshalls, things like that, where you will find like really random pieces or cheap before you like decide to go and break the bank on clothes that you might not even like. Like, why would we do that? Like, I don't understand that. So I would say get on Pinterest and create a style board. That is what I call mine. But yeah, just get on there and literally save everything that is fashion related to the board, and you'll see what your style is. Like, apparently I like really like eclectic styles and shapes. I love bright colors, which makes sense because I have a Sagittarius rising, so I really like bright cool things with like a really like simple base, if that makes sense. Like, I'm gonna have like a black tank top on and then like some cool ass jeans or like cool shoes, you know what I mean, and statement accessories. And that actually goes into my next topic, which is finding out your birth chart and dressing like it. Like, I think it makes sense because I think that your birth chart is like a map for your life almost. Like, not saying that you have to follow said map, but it's cool. I think it's fun. So I'm a Sagittarius rising, a Libra Venus, and those are like the main places that you look to in terms of like fashion and beauty apparently. So I try not to do my makeup too heavy. For my dressing, the way I like to dress, I don't like jewelry like that. Like, I've learned that like I like to just let myself be the statement. So like, I'll have a cool color in my hair, or you know, like, I think I'm the art most of the time. So yeah, I like really flowy clothing that I can move in. But I also love really tight stuff sometimes. But that's because I have like a Scorpio stellium, so I do love to look like a little mysterious, and my eyebrows look horrible right now. Oh, I hate having my period. Because then I don't like my face. I'm not gonna like my face for the rest of this week. Ugh. I also would do a color analysis on myself, or well, you would do a color analysis on yourself, so like find out what colors really like speak to you and whatnot. Like, I think the color red does not look good on me. I feel like it overpowers me, so I try not to wear red too much. Even though I have this red sweater that I actually love, I don't wear it a lot because I feel like it overpowers me. Next thing I would do, as I put on red blush, the next thing I would do is find designers, labels, brands, things like that that you like, I speak to you. Not necessarily that you have to shop them, but just like find what you like. I will also say look at fabric, like what kind of fabric you like, because that is so important. I realized that like I would only buy fabrics with like a certain percentage of like cotton in it, because I did not like how like other cottons felt. Like, honestly, like when it comes to like actually learning about fashion, I would look towards magazines, music videos, that's a really good one, and movies, documentaries. Vogue has an app actually that like tells you about like up and coming designers and like brands and like all that kind of stuff, trends and stuff. There's also like apps for trends and things like that, so you really just have to like Google them but most of them are paid, which is why people like me get on TikTok and tell you what we know, what we have found out. Because honestly, these apps, like the way they kind of like hold over the trend analysis over our heads is kind of crazy. But honestly, you guys could just like watch fashion shows and you'll know, because there are common themes in fashion shows. Like, I swear to God, like they really just all copy each other. Like, it's insane. I feel like my makeup looks horrible. I actually have opinions about fashion. You need to like go back in time and like literally like see what people are talking about. And like I think people need to understand that like not everybody's gonna agree on the same style or like the same way to wear something. Like, it's almost like psychology, like how like basically people are trying to prove like how one philosopher is right over like another. It's like fashion. That's how it is in the fashion world. That's how it is, okay? Like, but yeah, read articles, read books. Like, last night for my homework, I was doing an assignment about the wrap dress, and it stems from the kimono, from Japanese. And I had learned that it actually became a symbol of like Japanese culture, because when they had gotten like more integrated in the Western culture, like white culture, they had stopped wearing their dress, like kimonos and like all their stuff. So they wanted the women to uphold Japanese culture and still wear the kimonos as like a sign that they still stood with their people. And I thought that was incredibly beautiful. So make sure you guys go through your history and like actually learn where things stem from, because you will learn so much. Like, I learned so much in fashion. So yeah, honestly, I think once people do that, they'll realize how much fashion and like the economy is integrated. Because people like to like, did I mess that up? I think I did. People like to say that it's not integrated when they are. It's so deeply integrated, it's crazy. Like same thing with like health trends and stuff, very integrated. So just look into that. Like, literally, I also have a Substack where I talk about these things, so it's linked in my bio. Another thing I want to say is stop letting these TikTok, Instagram, YouTube trends dictate your personal style. Sorry. I hate to say this, but everybody dresses the same. Like, and not that like there's something wrong with that, there isn't, but it's like, you say you're a fashion creator, but I see 3 bitches that look like you, okay? It's like, I want to see somebody like do something different, okay? But then like I think honestly it's just social media. Like, I can't say that like, oh, like don't copy people, because that's what influencers promote, like for you to copy them. So it's like it's a really slippery slope right now. But I think just with social media, we really see everything so fast where it looks like everybody's copying one another, when that's not the case. I know that. So, but like, develop a sense of personal style. Do not hop on every trend you see, especially these micro trends, like those little ruffle shorts, those boomer shorts that everybody was wearing for like 2 weeks. Like, the sales went up so fast, but guess where the sales are at now? Where are they? Non-existent. They're not there. I mean, I know it's winter. Maybe they'll come back like fall, or like not fall. Maybe they'll come back summer. Who knows? But like, why are you gonna buy something that's may or may not be around? That doesn't quite make sense to me. You know, when people be like, oh, like a friend of all is a friend of none. That's how I feel about like people that like follow trends like directly. Like, if you follow all the trends, do you really have a sense of style? Also, when you go shopping, or like if you know you're gonna be shopping, create a list of things that you want in your closet. Like, literally do like a closet audit and find out what you want, what you don't want, things like that, because we do not live in an economy for us to just go out and be buying shit. Like, that doesn't make sense at all. My lips are so dry right now. We're literally gonna fix it in 2 seconds. But I also want to say, if you are like trying to find your own style, Look up all of the silhouettes and the shapes of like jeans, shirts, dresses, and all that, and like go to thrift stores, go to like cheap stores, and buy all of the types and see which work best on you. Even better, the ones that don't, send them back or like donate them or something. That is the easiest and best way to find like what fits you. Like, instead of focusing on style, focus on fit first. Your style will come later. That is like the biggest tip that I can give you. Like, because I feel like people don't realize how fast their style changes. Like, one day I will love a top, 3 months later I'll hate that top and I don't even want to wear it again. But then again, that's me, because I will wear out a piece of clothing. So, but yeah, thank you for watching this video. And if you guys follow if you want more fashion tips, and like, I post a whole bunch about fashion. I'm a fashion student, so I love sharing what I learned with you guys. I also have Substack and YouTube and Instagram, so if you want to follow me there, you should do that. But yeah, love you. Bye.